Tonight, former New York City Mayor Michael Bloomberg is a big step closer to announcing that he's running for president. An advisor says Bloomberg would likely skip campaigning in early voting states like Iowa and New Hampshire and instead focus on Super Tuesday states. Ed O'Keefe tonight on that other New York billionaire who could shake up the race.
Former Mayor Mike Bloomberg kept a low profile today as his aides turned in paperwork for the primary in Alabama, the state with the earliest filing deadline. And there are plans to do so in other states next week. But would-be Democratic opponents believe Bloomberg should spend his billions some other way.
I think it's a savagely broken system that people who have wealth can somehow leapfrog others who might be as viable or more viable candidates.
Senator Elizabeth Warren welcomed him to the race by tweeting out a link to her billionaire's calculator, showing what he'd owe in taxes if she's president. The mayor previously said he'd stay out of the race because of former Vice President Joe Biden's commanding lead over the field.
All right, where do I sign, boss?
But the former Veep, who filed his own presidential paperwork in New Hampshire today, is falling behind Warren and Bernie Sanders in some polls. Biden says Bloomberg needn't worry.
And in terms of he's running because of me, last polls I looked at, I'm pretty far ahead.
And then there's a fellow New Yorker with a strong opinion, President Trump.
But he doesn't have the magic to do well. There is nobody I'd rather run against than Little Michael, that I can tell you.
A new nickname, Ed, tonight. Well, look, Bloomberg was the Republican mayor of New York City. Now he's running as a Democrat. How does he fit in?
Well, he'd run as a moderate, and he would run on his record as mayor on issues like health care, education, climate change, and gun control, an issue for which he gets a lot of credit these days from Democrats. But he'd face an uphill climb. A poll just last month found that only 6% of likely Democratic primary voters say they'd definitely vote for him if he runs.
All right, Ed, thank you so much.